Hey, how you doing? My name is Dan McDonald, and I'm the Life Regenerator here on YouTube. I want to thank you for joining me for one of today's episodes on the Life Regenerator Show. Yes, we're doing a video marathon, and I'm enjoying myself immensely. Today, I've got something great for you, putting together a nice meal for the fam here. And what I've got is a pumpkin seed pesto, so quite delicious. I just got a request, by the way, from Sophia, which I'm going to let you leave this as optional, the brewer's yeast here, but I'll throw that in there for Sophia because she wants that. Let me start with, let's get the noodles finished, then I can get the spiralizer out of here. You take the top and you just cut this flat. I know you can't see because the jar's in the way there, but you just cut it flat. And by the way, if someone would transcribe this recipe down below, I would surely appreciate that. That way you can copy, paste, make a recipe and put it in your files. But this will be a great recipe. I've never made this before on YouTube or any of the DVDs. So it should be a real good one for everybody. Something new to try at home. But I'm going to make some thick noodles here with the spiralizer. So Google that if you need to. But you just put it's a real great machine. There's ribbons and there are thin noodles. And then right now I'm making the thick noodles. And I'm making enough for 3 people today. So I've got about 5 zucchini in here already. And then once you have your little leftover, which I think I'll just throw into to spread the pesto out a little bit. But anyways, here's the noodles. And so what I'm going to do is show you real quick. Now, you get some long noodles. That's a little crazy. You want some nice noodle action, right? For the kids or for anybody else, because it's fun. But if it's like 25 feet long, you may want to think about that. So I'll take the cleaver here or any other method that you want to use to just make a chop down the middle. Maybe make just like 2 chops, maybe 3. Maybe do one on this side too. So a total of 4 chops. And then, see, now you're got a little reasonable. See what I mean? Otherwise it's a little crazy. And now see, that one kind of slipped by, but there we go. Anyways, there's that. That's a little method there. So the noodles, because with the spiralizer they'll be like 45 feet long, you know, and that's a little much. So I'm going to go into the bigger bowl here, and I'll mix that in a minute. So now I'll move this off to the side and see if we can make a little sense out of all this here. But let's make some pumpkin seed pesto, very unique. Soaked pumpkin seeds, okay? About 4 cups of the pumpkin seed. Okay, and then next I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic. Some people like 1 clove with this recipe. Some people like 3, some people like even more. So garlic to taste. I would say the average for the balance of flavor, so that it's not overpowering, would be like 2. But a lot of people just like 1, and some people even like a little bit more. So I'll just use 3 because everyone around here likes a little bit more. I'm going to add I think I'll add about a teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. This is actually Kalamata olive oil, very rare, cold pressed, of course, raw olive oil. And did you know that the olive is considered a fruit? So actually olive oil is actually fruit juice. Very, very epic. Okay, so and next, this is my super sweet rosemary, which I hand dried myself and gathered. And when you hand dry and gather your own herbs, ecstasy. And that really helps to make this recipe pop. It's just I would say that's a tablespoon of rosemary leaves, or it's probably like a teaspoon of the powdered rosemary. Next is some basil here. I would say 2 cups of chopped basil goes into this recipe here. And then next is some lemons, which I also harvested myself, and they are Absolutely fantastic. And in this recipe, I'm going to say that you're probably going to want anywhere from 2 to 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. And that's going to be depending upon taste. Around here, people really dig a little bit more of that sour. So I'm going to go with more closer to about 4 tablespoons of the juice. Maybe many of you may want to consider just doing 1 lemon. I'm going to do 1 normal lemon and then 1 small lemon. It's probably actually closer to about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Boom, boom. Nice. Okay, next I'm going to add, Sophia loves the brewer's yeast, so I'm going to add, maybe a 1/4 cup of brewer's yeast to that. Nutritional yeast. And that's optional, of course. And next, I'm going to blend it up. This takes a minute. It's beautiful. Just give me a second. I don't edit. You may or may not know that by now. This is looking beautiful. It might take me a couple minutes to get this, but I want to get it pureed as much as possible. This is a Cuisinart 14 cup. Fantastic machine. Love it. If you're going to get a Cuisinart, I recommend getting a 14 cup. I have an 11, and it works okay, but it's not much smaller, and you're losing 3 cups of space. And I found that 3 cups of extra space is very, very useful. I'm going to just do this one more time, and I'll leave this a little crunchy. But you could, if you're interested, you could really, really make it smooth, but it'll take you a few minutes. And I want to respect your time here today, so I'm just going to let it ride at that, and then I'll show you what we'll do. Next phase here is 2 cups red pepper, chopped, and I've got 2 cups of celery, chopped. And I like the celery and the red pepper to be in similar size. That's the way I like it. Of course, it's, you know, a moot point basically, but I find the texture is more enjoyable when there's good size pieces of celery next to good size piece of red pepper, but very uniform in that sense. And then I dice, so chopped celery, chopped red pepper, and then diced purple onion. And that just makes it beautiful. You've got some colors in there. You've got a little kick, and it's a fantastic balance with that celery and the onion and the red pepper. It makes a great balance, and the crunchiness of these zucchini noodles, fresh from the farmer's market, just an explosion. Okay, of flavor, color, deliciousness. Fruits and vegetables for the win. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And now I'm just going to go with the pesto here into the, and I'll just take another minute of your time to blend, spread this in here and show you how I do it, and then I'll let you go. And I just wanted to say, while I was making this video, before I started, I thought I really want to express how important it is, I think, to really appreciate what you got. The people in your life, your car, your house, your health, just everything in your life, and everyone it's just very precious, and it goes by way too quick. And sometimes, things are, sometimes they're gone before you realize what you had, So, because most of the time you don't know what you got till it's gone. But sometimes you don't know what you got till it's almost gone, and then you can really be blessed that way, like your job or something like that, or just anything, a relationship or a loved one that could just, next day they'll be like gone, run over by a car or anything. So that was just really what I wanted to emphasize in this video as part of the, this underlying spiritual message. Just, it's better to be in a state of appreciation for what you do have, and if you start counting your blessings, then you'll get more of that. But if you start thinking about what you don't have, what you could be, what you should have been, shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know, you just go down into this downward spiral and you start thinking, I'm not good enough. No, it's really all about appreciation, acceptance. Yeah, life could be exciting 100% of the time, right? Is there anybody whose life is 100% exciting all the time with no downtime? Not mine. So I don't know. Maybe it's out there and maybe there's people that are special like that. But I am just a mere mortal who has ups and downs, and I'm just in a state of appreciation right now. Especially right now.
That looks so good.
Well, your dinner's just about ready.
Oh my goodness.
So there we go. Boom, boom. Thank you so much.
Oh my
Thank you
goodness.
so much. Does that look like enough?
No. I need twice as much.
3 hungry people. So anyways, thanks for joining me on this video, and I really appreciate the opportunity to share this stuff with you. It's such a joy for me. So if you haven't, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Another good thing too is if your, let's say, your relatives or something, they think you're crazy for eating raw foods, or how do you eat those carrot sticks? You could share this video on your Facebook page or send it to a family member and say, hey, wow, you can make some fantastic tasting, very healthy food. Strengthening, building, energizing, lots of fiber. And I acted on my best behavior on this video, didn't I? So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I'll let you go now. Is there anything? Someone transcribe this for me, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay? Peace be with you. Goodbye for now. Enjoy the delicious pesto. Okay, so Dan, I want you to use the word that you just...
This is astonishingly good.
That was the word you used.
I almost can't believe it. It's incredible. I threw it over some salad, added a little more olive oil, and I'm like, I can't stop.
Nice.
It's so good.
What about you, Natasha? Delicious? Excellent.
That's all
I
you
didn't
need.
eat anything.
I thought that would finish this movie off perfectly. Thank you guys very much. I enjoy making it.
Satiating.
You know what the #1 ingredient was? Was every ounce of love in my heart in that food right there.
You can taste it. You can taste the love.
I can taste it.